It's sunny here in good old Devon. This is Tarantula Tales number 11. Right guys, so as mentioned in the intro of this is Tarantula Tales number 11, starring...
Kieran here from Alternative Inverts. How's it going, guys?
Right, hi Kieran, so thanks for joining us. I'm glad you can make it.
Thanks, Al, for having me on your channel, dude. It means a lot. Absolute pleasure to be here.
Right, buddy, no, it's my pleasure to have you here. Let's just get into the question, shall we? First questions. How's the tattoos going, buddy?
How's the tattoo going? Well, not very good at the moment. So, obviously, because of lockdown at the moment, we are closed. But we're opening back up in the 12th of April. I've managed to get a few out there before the lockdown started, so that's pretty cool. Managed to do a few like head tats. I've done about like 8 or 9 on myself, a couple on Rach, and a few other friends and customers that have come in as well, so it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel your pain, man. I'm waiting to book in to get another one done. I got one done recently, a picture of like me and my son on my arm, getting my other son tattooed there, so yeah, I know your pain. I'm waiting for him to reopen so I can book him. In face tats, who are your customers? Mike Tyson. That's just crazy. All right, so question 2 is, if you could tattoo any tarantula, which one would it be?
Ooh, if I could tattoo any tarantula, what would it be? I'd probably go for a Chromatopelma Cernio pubescens, just because I love colour work in tattoos. I love just hammering a load of colour in. And the colours on a GBB, they just pop, don't they? That orange and the blue, so... and the turquoise sort of carapace. Yeah, I think I'd love to go for a GBB.
Right, I'm glad that was your answer, mate. I thought for a minute, the way I worded the question, you might have thought about actually tattooing a tarantula, which obviously GBB wouldn't need tattooing because it's beautiful anyway. But yeah, most people probably go for a GBB, maybe a P Metallica, something like that on their arm. Let's get into question 3. Question 3 is Lightning McQueen from the Disney film Cars. Does he have car insurance or life insurance?
It's got to be life insurance, ain't it, man? Like, yeah, he ain't going to be able to make any claims, is he, through his car insurance? I wouldn't have thought. I'll go with life insurance.
So close, but wrong. He's got neither. He's a cartoon. Like, seriously, what is wrong with people? All right, let's get into the next question. And this is one that I'm sure everybody and the tarantula hobby, invert hobby, YouTubers want to know. How much money would I have to pay you for you to tattoo a penis on Gav's face? We all want to know.
To tattoo a penis on Gav's head, I would do that for free, dude. Yeah, you wouldn't have to charge. I would, anything like stupid like that, I'll just happily do it, man. That would be awesome. Sorry, Gav.
You do that for free? Oh, interesting. Gav. Penis. Head. Would you? You won't do that. Right, so we're going to the next question. I don't know why my camera's now pointing to the ceiling. Here is a light. Yeah, next question is, do you plan on attending any of the Invert shows this year?
Hoping to be attending all of the Invert shows again. I think there was, before all the lockdowns and stuff started, that year before, I think there was one that I missed. And I think that was the Scottish show. I think most of the others I attended. So hopefully we can get back out there to all of them again as soon as they kick off. We'll definitely be going to the BTS, providing that goes ahead. And then we'll wait and see what happens with the other Invert shows. But can't wait. Looking forward to them. Looking forward to meeting everybody else. And yeah, be great.
Right, yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, mate. Hopefully shows get back on. I think the first one this year could possibly be BTS. They're saying no social distancing from, when is it, June 21st. And that show's based for July sometime, can't really remember. So hopefully we get to go there, and hopefully I'll get to bump into you, buddy. Could be a good weekend. Let's get back into the questions now. Let's get back onto tattoos. We'll leave Gav's giant face alone. And what is the worst tattoo you have ever done?
Worst tattoo I've done so far? I'm not going to say what it is on your channel, but I tattooed the top of my knee when I was about, God, was I 16? I might have been 15, 16. And it was just like a little rubbish tattoo kit from like China. And I'd had a few drinks with my mates and thought it was good that I tattoo both me and my mate with the same tattoo just above the knee. And it's horrendous, man. Like, I've left it there. I ain't covered it or nothing. I've left it there just because it's like funny memories, but it's terrible. Bad choice in tattoo, bad equipment, didn't know what I was doing. Yes, it's pretty shocking. Some people might have seen it, but yeah, I'm not going to show it.
Ah, can't believe you won't show us. As you won't show us, as a punishment, are there any invert YouTube channels that you will not watch? Name them. Name them.
Oh, that's an awkward one. I'd probably say yes, there is. There's a few that I'm just not really into. I mean, I don't. People can do their own thing. Some of it's just not for me. Whether it's because I just don't agree with the way that they do things or whatever. But I'm not going to name names because I feel like you're trying to get me into trouble here. I don't want to be shouting out on other YouTube channels that I won't watch other people, but I like to support as many people as I can. Obviously, it's hard watching so many videos when you've got so many friends in the hobby and stuff. It's hard watching so many all of the time, but I try to make sure I watch as many as possible. There's probably a couple. I'd probably say there's only enough on one hand that I won't really watch, just because it's not my cup of tea, really. But
boo! We wanted names. Let's move on to the next one then. Just wondering, mate, how did you get into the tarantula hobby?
There's actually through Rach. I'd been keeping reptiles, like snakes, lizards, chameleons, all that sort of stuff. I've been keeping reptiles for probably about 10 or 11 years. And then when I'd got with Rach, I started building up my reptile collection again. And then Rach was like, well, I want a tarantula. If you're keeping all these reptiles, I want a tarantula. So she got a tarantula. It was a Acanthoscurria geniculata. And then I just became obsessed. I've got quite an addictive personality. So if I like something or I'm obsessed, like fascinated by something, I'll obsess over it quite bad. She got this tarantula. I just had to know everything. I had to start looking at other videos. I had to start looking at papers online. I had to start looking at all sorts of different stuff. And it just escalated. I think Raj bought the Acanthoscurria geniculata. I started watching some stuff. I think it was 2 weeks later I went and bought an LBT, a Monocentropus balfouri, and a Heteroscoda maculata. So that was my first 3 tarantulas. And then it was closely followed by a GBB and a few other bits. But I think after about 3 or 4 months, we had about like 70 or 80 tarantulas in the collection, which is quite extreme, and it goes that way quite quickly, doesn't it? But yeah, that's how I got into it. It was actually all Rach's fault, so all of this is thanks to Rach.
Right, so let me get this right. Your first 3 tarantulas were an OBT, a balfouri, fair enough, and a HMAC. You, my friend, are mental. But, as you say, Kieran researched the tarantulas. He looked into them. That's what you need to do. You can have any tarantula you want as long as you do the research. Which brings me on to the next question. Not really. But the next question is TTSNT, or Tarantula Tuber Saturday Night Takeaway. Is absolutely flying at the moment. But whose idea was it?
TTSNT. Yes, TTSNT is doing awesome at the moment. We've been going for probably about 7 or 8 months now, I think, something like that. I don't actually know fully like whose idea it was. I think it was sort of it was like done collectively. So during the lockdown when it started, I started doing live streams. I hadn't really done any live streams before. I was going to wait till my 600 subscriber mark, and I think I was just shy of that, but I was bored in the lockdown, so I was like, let's just do it. I did a lockdown live where I just invited people to come and join, have a chat, have a drink. I talking with Jaden, Craig and Sidex at first. And we was all in like a little group, and we was just saying how funny it is, like doing some of the live streams. Jaden was doing a lot of live streams at the time as well. I was doing the lockdown live streams where we were doing silly things like karaoke, having a few beers, feeding some tarantulas and stuff like that. Before the beers, obviously. And I think we just got talking, and we was like, this would be an awesome idea. We should do something together. And then Jaden came across StreamYard from another YouTuber's stream, and we tried it and went for it from there. I think it was sort of like a collective discussion based off what we were all individually doing at the time, and we just sort of combined all of our ideas together and just ran with it. But yeah, and then we had Amy on as our first guest, and after having Amy on as our first guest, we decided that we wanted Amy to come up and be a host with us as well, just because Amy's awesome. Like, I think I spoke to Amy quite a lot before that. We've always been quite close and had a good laugh and stuff, so yeah, it just made sense. Get her on. She's one of the lads. She's got the banter and stuff, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's it, happened. And we're still going.
Right, well, I don't really think it matters whose idea it was. It was clearly a great idea. Still going, as you said, still doing well. People were there every single week. And whoever's call it was to have Amy on board full time, I salute you, because that was a great call as well. Let's get into the last question. Now, Kieran, if you worked in the Samsung store, would you be a guardian of the galaxy?
I suppose I would, wouldn't I? I suppose so. Providing they had some in stock. I actually need a Galaxy, so I might have to get one. I need a new phone. I'm due an upgrade, so I might have to get the new, is it S21 or something? I don't really know much about phones and stuff. I'm not that techie, which is crazy. But I suppose I would be a guardian of the galaxy.
On this occasion, I can agree with you. Yes, I believe you would be a guardian of the galaxy. I think that is the correct answer. If anyone else disagrees, let us know in the comments. But you're wrong. So this is coming to an end, I suppose. Is there anything you would like to share before we wrap it up, mate? Anything groundbreaking, earth-shattering, game-changing? Over to you.
Can I just show you my little trowel? This is a little gift from Mini Rock, from Amy's daughter. What do you think of my trowel? Oh. Do you like my trowel?
What? Let's break this down. Hair colour, blue, my favourite colour. Score 1. 2, from Amy's daughter. Awesome. 3, trolls. They're just like happy, bouncy weirdos. So yes, the answer to that is I do like your troll. Fortunately, this means we have come to the end of the video. I know, but there will be another one up in 1 week's time. So, as with all videos, I'm going to hand over to Kieran for the last word. Kieran, massive thank you for being part of this, mate. It means a lot to me, and keep doing what you're doing, brother. Over to you.
Thank you for having me on your channel, dude. It's been amazing. Thank you for asking the questions. The funny as always. Let me know if you do want Gav's head tattoo, man. We'll sort it out. Gav, I got your back, man. Thanks again, dude. Kieran out.